Yeah, hello once again. You are welcome to Architect Plumber YouTube channel. Today we are going to work on the 0x03 shell init files, variables, and expansions. We've already dealt with the quiz that was being given to us earlier on. We've gone through the quiz, and now we are currently on the 0x03 task that we need to work on. That involves writing codes and commands. So before we go through the codes, you have to make sure you read and understand the resources that has been given to you. When you come to the resources tab, you can see they have various types of files or videos that you need to watch and understand. When you come under the man on help to, there are sessions of codes or snippets that you need to try and Google or read, or probably use the man help to know what these commands or codes does before you start working on your task that has been given to you. So let's scroll down to where the task is. Before you start to, don't forget you need to create a readme file in the directory that you have to work on. And also you have to make sure you have the hash bin bash in your code as your first command to be on your line 1 before the codes that you have to type. So in this task, the tag 0 is asking us to create a script that creates an alias. The repository that we have to use is the ALS System Engineering DevOps, which we already have. If you don't have this repo, just go to your GitHub, copy this name, create this repo on your GitHub, then you clone using your personal access token. So after cloning, you have to navigate into this directory, the ALS System Engineering DevOps. Then you create a directory 0x03 shell variables. Then you start creating your files that you will be writing your commands in. So on my right hand is my bash terminal that I've already connected to my sandbox. So just like when you open your terminal, you are being greeted with the root and your home directory. I'm also in my home directory, so I will just do cd to navigate into my root directory. Now I have to work inside the ALS System Engineering DevOps repository. So I will just do cd ALS System Engineering DevOps, enter. Then I navigate into this directory, the 0x03 shell variables. If you don't have it created, you already know the command is mkdir space, the name of the directory that you have to create. I have the directory already created, so I will just do cd space 0x03 shell variables. Then I hit on enter. The first file that we have to create is a readme file. So you do your vi space readme.md. Then you hit enter. You press I to be in insert mode. This is what I have in my readme file. When you are done, escape : WQ to save and exit. The first task that we've been given, that's the tag 0. It's asking us to create a script that creates an alias. The file that we have to write the command in, it's 0-alias. So you do your vi space 0-alias, you hit on enter. Then you press I to be in inserted mode. Don't forget your first line is the hash exclamation bin bash, then followed by the command that creates a script, that creates an alias using a script or something. So the second line is the command that does this particular task. When you are done, you press on escape : WQ to save and exit. I think I'm having an error, so let me just create, because I have the file already created. When you are done, then you do your change mode, U+X space the name of the file that you are changing the permissions on. Then you hit enter. After that, you do your get add space the name of the file, that's 0-alias. You hit enter. You do your get commit with your commit message. You can choose to do tag 0, or better still, you can copy the name of the task that they've given to you. So in this case, it's 0 dash this. You copy. You can paste that one as your tag 0. When you are done, you hit your enter. Then you do your get push to push your code to your repository. We move to task 1, hello you. It says create a script that prints hello user, where user is current Linux user. The file that we will be writing this command or the code in is 1-hello you. So you copy the name of the file, you do your vi space the name of the file, you hit on enter, you press I to be in insert mode. The first line has to be your # bin bash. Then the second line is the command that you have to write. That's on your screen. So when you are done, you do your escape:wq to save and exit. Then you do your shmod u+x followed by the name of the file that you are working on. You hit enter. Then you do your get add space the name of the file. You hit enter. You do your commit, that's get commit with your commit message tags 1. You hit enter. Then you do your get push to push your codes to your repository. When you are done, you can come to your intranet to check your code. From here, we move to task 2. The file name that we will be using is 2-path. So you just copy the name, you do your vi space the name of the file, you hit enter. You press I to be in inserted mode. Your first line has to be the # bin bash followed by the command for this particular task. When you are done, it's just escape:wq. Then you do your shmod u+x. Then the name of the file that you are working on, that's 2-path. You hit enter. You do your get add. Then the name of the file. You do your commit with your commit message. So task 2. You hit enter. Then you push. When you are done, have to come to your intranet to check your code. Let's move to task 3. It says create a script that counts the number of directories in the path. The file that we will be writing this command in is 3 paths. So you just copy the name. You come to your terminal, then you do your vi space the name of the file. You hit enter. You press I to be in insert mode. Then you copy the # bin bash onto the first line. When you are done, the second line is where you write the command. That's what you are seeing on the screen. You do your escape:wq to save and exit. You do your shmod followed by the name of the file. You do your get add followed by the name of the file. You do your get commit with your commit message task 3. When you are done, then you push your codes to your repository. After that, you can check on your code for your pass mark. We move to task 4. This is the file that we will be writing our command in. So you do your vi space the name of the file. You press I to be in insert mode. First line is # bin bash followed by the command, that's printf escape:wq. You do your change mode u+x followed by the name of the file. Enter. you do your git add space the name of the file, you enter, you do your git commit with your commit message, task 4, you hit enter, then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. When done, you come to your checker, then you check your code. We move to task 5. You copy the name of the file, you do your vi space the name of the file, you hit enter, I to be in insert mode. Your first line is #bin bash, your second line is the command, that's set. Escape : WQ to save and exit. You do your shmod u+x followed by the name of the file. I think I typed the wrong command, so it's change mode u+x. I did u+c, so change mode u+x followed by the name of the file. You do enter, you do your git add followed by the name of the file. You do your git commit with your commit message, task 5. You hit on enter, then you push with git push. When you are done, you come onto your intranet to check your code. We move to task 6. Create a script that creates a new local variable named best with value school. We have to copy the name of the file. We do vi space the name of the file. Enter. Your first line is the #bin bash followed by the command best is equal to school. Escape : WQ to save and exit. You do your shmod u+x followed by the command followed by the file name. Then you do your git add space the name of the file. When you are done, you do your git commit with your commit message, task 6. You hit enter, then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. We move on to task 7. It says create a script that creates new global variable. Name is best, the value is school. So we copy the name of the file. We come to our terminal. We do our vi space the name of the file. We hit enter, press I to be in insert mode. Then you write your command. First line is the #bin bash. Second line is the command, that's export space best is equal to school. Escape : WQ to save and exit. You do your shmod space the name of the file. When you are done, you do your add, that's git add space the name of the file that you are working on. You do your commit with your commit message, task 7. When you are done, then you push, that's git push, for your code to go into your repository on GitHub. We move to task 8. So I copy the name of the file. I come to my terminal, I do my vi space the name of the file that I have to work on, enter. Then I press on I to be in insert mode. First line is a #bin bash followed by the command on the second line. When you are done, you do your escape : WQ to save and exit. You do your shmod u+x followed by the name of the file. You do your git add space the name of the file. You do your git commit with your commit message, task 8. Then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. When done, you can come to your intranet to check your code. We move to task 9. We do our vi space, the name of the file. Hit enter. I to be in insert mode. You put your first line, that's the hash exclamation bin bash, followed by the command. When you are done, escape : WQ. Save and exit. You do your shmod. Space, the name of the file. You hit enter. Then you do your git add, followed by the name of the file. Then you do git commit. Then you write the name of your commit message, that's task 9. You hit enter. Then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. When you are done, let me clear my screen. So when done, we move to the task 10. You copy the name of the file. Then you do your vi space, the name of the file. You hit enter. You press on I to be in insert mode. First line is hash exclamation bin bash. Second line is your command. When you are done, escape : WQ. You hit on enter. You do your change mode to change your permissions. U+X, followed by the name of the file that you are changing the permissions on. You hit enter. Then you do your git add, followed by the name of the file. You do your commit with your commit message, task 10. When you are done, then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. When you are done, you can come to your checker and check your code. We move to task 11. You copy the file name, you do your vi space, the name of the file. You hit enter. I, insert mode. First line is the hash exclamation bin bash, followed by the command. When you are done, escape : WQ. You do your change mode to change your permissions on the particular file. That's 11-binary to decimal. Then you do your git add space, the name of the file. You do your git commit with your commit message, task 11. When you are done, you do your git push to push your code to your repo. We move to task 12. You copy the name, you do your vi space, the name of the file. You hit enter. I to be in insert mode. You write your first line, followed by the second line, which is your command. When you are done, escape : WQ. Then you do your change mode, U+X, followed by the name of the file. You do your git add space, the name of the file. Then you do your git commit space, your commit message 12. You hit enter. Then you do your git push to push your codes to your repository. You move to task 13. You copy the name of the file. You do your vi space, the name. You hit enter. You write your first line, that's the hash exclamation bin bash, followed by the command. When you are done, escape : WQ to save and exit. You do your shmod, U+X, followed by the name of the file to change the permissions. Then you add, followed by the name of the file. When you enter, then you do your commit with your commit message, Then you enter. There you go to push to move your codes to GitHub. We move to task 14. We do our VI space, the name of the file. You press I. You write your first line followed by the code. When you are done, escape :WQ to save and exit. You do your chmod U+X followed by the file name. Then you do your add. You hit enter. You do your commit with your commit message, task 14. You enter. Then you do your git push to push your codes to your repository. When you are done, you come to your intranet to check your code. We move to task 15. You do your VI space, the name of the file. You press I to be in set mode. You write your first line, second line with the code or the command that you are expected to write. Then you do your escape :WQ to save and exit. You do your chmod U+X followed by the name of the file. You add. When you are done, you commit. Task 15. That's the commit message. Then you push. When you are done, you click on your checker to check your code. We move to task 16. You copy the name of the file. You do your VI space, the name of the file. I to be in insert mode. You write your first line followed by the second line. After that, you escape. That's with escape :WQ. You do your chmod followed by the name of the file. You add. You hit enter. Then you commit with a message. Task 16. When you are done, then you push. We move to task 17. That's the last task for this particular project. So we copy the name of the file. You do your VI space, the name of the file. You hit enter. You press on I to be in insert mode. You write your first line followed by the command. When you are done, escape :WQ to save and exit. You do your change mode U+X followed by the name of the file that you want to change its permissions. When you are done, you do your git add space, the name of the file. When you are done, then you do your git commit with your commit message. Task 17. You hit enter. Then you do your git push to push your code. You can also decide to use other ways to do your change mode and your git add. So you can decide to create all your files by writing all the codes in and not do the change mode. You can just use a single command to do your change mode for all the files. So change mode space U+X followed by the first file that you want to change the name. Then you add the second one. Then you add the third one. Continuous till you finish with the last one. When you are done and you hit enter, all the files that you added to the change mode command, all the files will change their permissions. If you want to do the git add too, you can choose to add all your files together instead of doing just git add with the name of the file. So you can also do git add dot, which will include all the files that you've worked on your terminal. So instead of just including, let's say, git add 0 dash alias, that's just for adding this particular file, you can just decide to do the git add dot for it to include all the files that you've worked on your terminal so that you push them at a go. I've created a link that the codes have been shared over there. It's in the description for you, so you can also try to access if you are not able to see the codes well from the terminal. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please try and do so and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. Thank you and see you in our next video. Bye-bye.